script. So by using the script, we have synchronized the load and DMGR. So in order to run this one, we have to run it from the DMGR console only. So after that, I have done with the unfederation of node, and then we have to the removing of a node, like removing the node, taking the node from the out, and then we have seen the manual profiles data. So we need to define managing the profiles, and we have referred like a managing backup of the profile. So taking the backup of the profile, and we have recorded custom profile. So let me do. So what we here. So now we have to like restore a profile.
Something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's too noisy. I mean, we can't hear you clearly. It's getting tree sound.
Okay, let me put up this and we'll do that in 1 minute.
Okay.
Is it okay right now?
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay. Yeah. So now we are going with the restoring of a profile. So before restoring of a profile, we have a basic idea of backup of a profile. So we know the process, right? Backup of the profile. Yesterday I have told you taking the backup of the existing profile at a particular location. And then I am also showing you like a deleting of a profile in the last session. So right, restoring of a profile is nothing but like if we have lost any profile, unfortunate. We need to restore profile with existing backup data. So the most of the scenarios will not come up with this. For the sake of purpose, we know it like that's the very nothing more importance of this. We're not using this, but some cases it is required like if they want us to do like they want us to take the backup of the profile, so we are going to do the backup of the profile. If they want us to restore it, we are going to do it. So most of the cases it is not usable. So but we have some basic idea of this, how we will be able to do this. So before doing that, before restoring the profile, we need to know the three things. One is backup of the existing profile, deleting of the profile, restoring it. Third one is restoring with existing code. Data of in the last session I have taken 2 backups. See, in the last session I have taken this one, right, backup, and this is also one of the backup. So what I'm going to do is so before taking any profile backup, we need to know, we need to do first the deleting of the profile. Sorry, before restoring, we need to perform deleting the web profile. So we know the process of deleting the profile, right? You want me to tell it or you want me to continue with the existing one? Hello? So you know this process, right? And also this one.
Yeah.
So do you want me to continue or else do you want me to continue with this one or do you want me to do these steps too?
Sure. Ask the other guys also.
Yeah. Hi guys, Ramaning guys, do you want me to continue with this or else you want me to continue? So everyone is okay, right?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay, how about the remaining? Hello? Durga, Kalyan?
Hello?
Yeah, Durga, Kalyan. Do you want me to show this process or you want to continue?
Continue.
Yeah, we can continue.
Okay, thanks. So first of all, I need to take the backup of our profile. So it is also done like uh, I have taken the backup of profile and placed it in Absolute 02. So now I am okay. This is the profile. So what we are going to do is we are going to delete this profile and then we are going to restore this profile. So before restoring and before deleting the profile, we need to verify whether the server is up and running. If the server is up and running, we need to stop that server. The server is stopped right now. Now what I'm going to do is we are going to delete this profile. To delete the profile, see the process. So we need to go to app server build location. So within the build location, we have one thing called it's a manage profiles.assets that click I will help. So it will list of the some of the elements. So what we are going to do, we are going to delete. So for that, we need to select this option. So check whether we need to pass any parameters or not. So it's asking like a profile name as a third parameter. So we have to give a profile name here. The profile name will be SR02. this one. So the profile is going to deleting right now. Some cases we may do like a we may delete the profile like unfortunately we're sometimes we may delete the profile, so on that time we need to do the restoring of a profile. We need to do the restoring the profile if we have the backup. So if we have the backup file of an existing profile configuration, then only we are going to do the restoring of the profile. If we don't have the backup of the existing profile copy, we are not able to do anything. So the profile deletion is done. So let's see whether the configuration is existing or not. See all the things that are in and actually will be gone. So now I'm going to delete this one. Now I'm going to delete this folder. And after 02. So it is gone. So unfortunately I may have deleted the profile. So what I have to do is now I'm going to take restoring the profile with the existing data. The existing data will be available here. So this is one of the zip file. To restore the new profile, you need to go to the same thing like after the dash and bin directory. So same directory. Again we are going to use manage profiles that -help. So it will show list of options. So what is our required option is restore profile. So give this one. Just click on like if there is any like these asking any arguments or parameters. For that we need to check with help. So once we click on help, it will ask us to backup file. So it is we need to specify the location of the backup file, right? So for that it is asking. So let's verify whether it is asking any more options or not. So it is and with backup file. So we need to specify the location of the file. So once we are issuing this command, it will create a so it's going to create it. See the time and date 9/14/8/28. The profile was successfully restored. So and the profile will be created. All the configuration things, everything will be back. So whether whether the profile is successfully created or not, if there is any issues, for that we need to do is we need to go to the particular profile location and start the server. If everything is fine, the server will be started. If anything went wrong, the server will be not started. So for that, you need to go profile and then the profile will be app server head, and then click on bin. So command is start server. Here I am choosing the server name as server 1. So I am going to start the server 1 right now. So this type profile log will be updated. This is the log file. So whenever we are doing any such kind of nettings or any changes, the logs will be affected. So the general location of the logs once after the server, the server is up. So if you want to know the server is status, like whether it is enough or not, we are going to see the location. See. So under program files, profiles, and the app server 02, within that we have a folder called logs. Within the logs we have server 1. It is also one folder. Within the server 1 we have start server log. We have also stop server log. Location is also should be same. So if you want to verify the logs, you are going like this. Within the app server 2, we have one folder called logs. So within the logs we have server 1. We use the server 1 is the name of the server. This one. The name of the server should be server 1. And clicking this, within that you have to verify start server log, stop server log. We are not going to start the server, right? If we are going to start the server, the log will be appear. And we have also find out the system.out log. So for every action we are performing the applications, the system.out log will be appear. All entries should be placed under this one. The current process ID 728. So this is a little bit old one. So all the things will be appear here. So these are all from the for the particular application side only. So I am going to do the what we have to do is we restore the profile. So where we have restored the profile is from the app server bin location only we will restore the profile, right? Where we executed this command is on the app server bin directory. Under this location we have issuing the command. So whenever the things we are issuing from the app server bin location, all the logs will be appearing app server logs location. Under the app server and the home directory, we have logs folder. Within the logs folder, we have manage profiles. Within the manage profiles, what are the things we have done? All will be appear here. So what we have done is restoring the profile. So the log is restore profile.log. So it should be at right time, like 9:14, 8:21 AM. So just open this file, go to the bottom. So all the things will be appear here. So whether it is success or failure message will be entered at the last line of the log. These are all the some of the parts which are restored. The profile is restored successfully. The name of the profile is 02. The location is it will repeat the messages 2 or 3 times. Okay. Okay, next what we have going to do is custom profile. So what I mean by the custom profile is the custom profiles contains an empty node. That means that whenever the general syntax of any particular server or anything should be like this. So this is server. This is node and this is shell. So in general, every application server or any application server profiles contain one shell, one node, one server. When coming to the custom profiles, it's having only two. That is one shell, one node. So here the node doesn't have any server. This is custom profile. This is application server profile. What is the difference between the application server profile and the custom profile? Is the custom profile is an empty node. It doesn't contain any server. The main use of this custom profile is to be at the time of the creation of a server clusters. So at the time of the creation of a clusters, we are going to be create some servers to the admin console. Those servers will be placed under this empty node. Okay. So this custom profile also don't have any admin console, whereas this one has admin console and ws-admin.sh. So the typical use of this custom profile is to when we are going to federate this node with the DMGR. After federation of this node, we are going, from the DMGR, we are able to create the servers to the custom profiles. Okay. The typical uses memory available within it. One of the main advantages of this custom profile is which are usable cluster creation. So whenever we are going to create the cluster, this custom profile will be useful. So the things what we are separating these clusters is also known as custom members. It's a custom member. So cluster member. So what do you mean by the cluster member is nothing but it's a kind of a Java profile. Like whenever we are creating a clusters, all the time we have federated with this empty node. Empty node means doesn't have the server, which is federated with the DMGR. So at the time of the creation of a cluster, once it is federated with the DMGR, we are going to create some servers. The servers will be come and exist under this one. Okay. Generally, like most of the cases, we're going to use it as a part of the cluster member. This cluster member is nothing but the Java or a part of a cluster. It's nothing but a it's nothing but JVM is like here is a server, right? So it is called one JVM. So the same way, once the by using this custom members, we are able to create the servers. Like you will get clear idea about the time of creation of a clusters. Just follow the things right now. Like it's nothing but one JVM. A cluster member is also called as or one JVM. Okay. It is also like called as within the cluster member. We may have any number of servers. Okay, or else we call it as like a group of servers. And in simple words, what we are saying is about the cluster memory, it's a part of a cluster. The cluster memory is nothing but a part of a cluster. Whenever we are creating a cluster, we need to calculate this cluster member. So by using this cluster member, we are going to create the servers. Maybe you know that some idea like by using the VMware, we are able to create the preference and servers, right? So this is the VMware console. I don't know if whether the server. So we have a process, right, to start the server or stop the server. We are having three keys. First of all, go to the DMGR console and in bin directory, stop or stop the manager first. Sorry, for the process, to start, the process is DMGR and then node agent. Third one is server. Whereas come to start first server and then node agent and then DMGR. So this is the process to stop and start the servers. So I'm going to start the servers first because the admin console is not accessible. So for that I'm going to start the server first. So to start the server, so within the DMGR we have only one federated node, that is app server 01. Within the bin directory we are going to start the server first. The name of the server is server 1. So we have also here we have also one more server. You remember it not? That name is server 2. So we are going to start that server 2. When the server is stopped, we need to start the node agent. So the node agent is also be resides in the same location. So for that we are using stop node.bat. In general, we are using with a Unix environment. So most of the cases we are going with Unix environment. In the Unix environment, the command is stop node.sh. Simply remember, the bat will be replaced with sh. So once the node agent is stopped, we are going to the deployment manager bin directory and then stop the manager. So everything is stopped right now. So I'm going to start, you know the process, right? To start as DMVR and then node agent and then server. So now I'm starting the DMVR. So the DMVR upload. I remember like yeah. So here it is showing that server is unavailable. So whether it is start or stop, we are not able to know from the admin console. For that, if we want to know this, we need to verify whether the admin agent is up and running. So for that, we are going to system administration and then we have find out the node agent. Once you click on the node agent, it will be appear. It is down right now. So we need to restart it. So here is the command. So the node isn't up right now. So we're able to start the servers using the admin console also. So that click on this, check any one of the server, or else we have to start two at the same time. So those will be started. So the thing is like within the cluster, so we can create a cluster members in the custom profile. Remember this point, we will work across this one only. Once we can create the cluster member, so what is the name of the cluster member? The cluster member is nothing but a simple JVM or also group of clusters. Group of a group of servers. So it is nothing but one of the server. The cluster member is nothing but one of the server which is resides under the clustering environment. It will be created once after the node will be federated. Okay. In the cluster we can add servers. If we have a cluster member, whenever we are creating a clustering, so first of all we need to see these two servers are up and down. So let's say this node contains two servers. If we are going to create one clustering, this is one application server profile. It contains two servers, S2 and S1. We are going to create a cluster environment. This is called cluster. Whenever we are creating a cluster, we are going to create one cluster member. So cluster member is nothing but it's kind of a server. So once we are creating the cluster member by using this node, one of the server is available to this cluster member. So we have also another server too. So it is not usable yet. So if you want to create multiple servers within the same cluster or cluster member, once only one of the server of the application server will be useful. From there onwards, it will only create the remaining servers. The configurations of the cluster will be created in the remaining servers. Got it? Simply nothing. See, we are having two servers. If you are going to create one cluster environment by using one of these servers, so on that time what will happen is it will allow only one of these two servers. If one cluster environment may contain any number of servers, like it contains 4 servers. So by using this application node, if the application node contains two servers, 1 and 2, so it will accept only any one of the servers within this cluster member. So after accepting this cluster member, it will create remaining servers by using this cluster configurations only, not with this server configuration. It simple works like if we have two servers, 1 and 2, while creating the cluster members, it will take any one of the servers from the application server. By using that and cluster configuration information, it will create remaining servers. Okay, we are not able to add this second server to the cluster member because the cluster configurations will be created in the new servers only. Once we add a first member into the cluster, that create a template for the first member. See, if I'm creating this node with the cluster member, so what it will exactly do, it will create some template. So the way of process of creating the remaining servers. By using this template, the cluster configuration will create the remaining servers like this one, and this one. So once it is federated in the cluster, so it will create some templates. By using this template, the cluster configuration will create the remaining server. So if we have more than one server, the second server will not allow to add to the cluster. Okay, so now we are going to create a cluster member. Cluster profile. So yeah, to create the cluster profile, where we have to go is we have to go there, mass home bin directory. So there we have profile management. Within the profile management, we have pmt.bat. By using this command, it will show some pop-up. It's already used. So, what we are going to do is we are going to create a customer. So for that, see, we have 5 types of profile: file management, custom profile, and security. Okay. What we are going to do right now, we are going to create the custom profile. So for that, we have to select this custom profile and choose the description. The custom profile contains an empty node. As I already told you, the custom profile contains an empty node without having server. It does not contain an administrative console or server. So already I told you, the server, the custom profile don't have any admin console or any servers. The typical use of the custom profile is to federate a node to the deployment manager. After federation node, use deployment manager to create servers for the cluster within the node. So it doesn't contain any servers. It is an empty node, and it is also don't have an admin console. So if you want to access from the admin console, what we have to do is we have to federate this node with the deployment manager. Once the deployment manager Once this node is federated with the deployment manager, then only we can access it through the admin console. So now I'm going to click next. I'm checking for the advanced profile creation. The profile name is
Santosh, only one application server can be federated with the custom profile. Only one server, only on one application server can be federated with the custom profile, not more than one.
Yeah, see, what I'm trying to say is this custom profile is federated with the DMGR first. Okay, like this one. This admin console. Here we are using custom node 01, right? This is a node of the application server, app server 01. This one. The node name will be app node 01. This is app node 01. So this application server node name will be appear here. If you are creating this custom profile, then and once after creating this custom profile, you need to federate it with the DMGR. So once you have federated with the DMGR, if you have created the node name of this custom profile will be appear here. Okay. So within the application server, how many servers we have? This is 1 and this is 2. If you are going to create any cluster environment by using these servers of server 1 and server 2, this cluster environment will accept any one of these two, like either this one or this one. It is only accept any one. So within the application server, so simply within the node we have two servers. If we are having app server 02 node, it is having one server, and server 03, it is having one. So we have three nodes, like app server 01, 0. It is having two nodes. So what we exactly do is from each and every profile, it is going to accept only one server, not more than one server. So here it is containing two. So what it is exactly will do is it will take either this one or this one, any one of this one. Hope you got it right. or you may have any doubts.
No.
Okay, let's see. This is application server 1. Okay, it is contain 2 servers. This is application server profile 2. This is contain 1 server. The name of the server is server 3. Let's talk about these two. So we are having custom profile. So within the custom profile we have any number of servers. So these servers by using UNVR we are going to create any number of the servers. At the time of the creation of a server, see, now I am going to create new server. So the node of this one is how many available nodes will be AP at this one. If we are having the custom node, that will be also be different here. So we are going to create a server name. So within the application server node, how many nodes servers we have? We have server 1 and server 2. When you create in the custom profile, when you create a cluster, now using this custom profile, it will take from this one any one of two and this one any one of two. So sorry, any one of, here I having 2, it will take 1. From this it will take 1. It will accept only one from the application server, I mean from one profile. Now it is clear, the cluster will accept one server from one profile. See, here it is having one more server. Let's say S2. So how many servers we have within the application server? 2, right? Either server 1 or server 2. So when you create in the cluster environment, it will take either this one or this one. Either this one or this one, any one of these. If you are having same set of environment like this is all about called application server profile 2. Here it will also accept one profile. Here it is also accept one profile. It will accept from this one and this one also, but from each and everything it will accept only one server only, not more than one server from the particular application profile. Got it or not?
Yeah.
You know Telugu, right? Do you want me to explain in Telugu if you want?
Okay.
Yeah, see, ఇప్పుడు ఒక అప్లికేషన్ సర్వర్లో మనకి 2 సర్వర్స్ ఉన్నాయనుకోండి, అండ్ ఇంకో అప్లికేషన్ సర్వర్లో ప్రొఫైల్లో ఇంకోటి, అంటే ఇది యాప్ సర్వర్ 02 అనుకున్నాం, ఇది యాప్ సర్వర్ 01 అనుకున్నాం. యాప్ సర్వర్ 01లో 2 ప్రొఫైల్స్ ఉన్నాయి, యాప్ సర్వర్ 02లో ఒక ప్రొఫైల్ ఉంది. సో ఏంటంటే ఎప్పుడైనా కస్టమర్ ఎన్విరాన్మెంట్ క్రియేట్ చేస్తున్నప్పుడు ఇక 2 సర్వర్స్ ఉంటే ఇది ఒక సర్వర్ అనమాట యాక్సెప్ట్ చేస్తుంది, ఇంకొక సర్వర్ని యాక్సెప్ట్ చేయదు. అలాగే ఇక్కడ కూడా 2 or more సర్వర్స్ ఉన్నాయనుకోండి, అంటే ఫ్రమ్ అంటే ఒక్కొక్క ప్రొఫైల్ నుంచి ఒక సర్వర్ని యాక్సెప్ట్ చేస్తుంది. అట్లా మోర్ దెన్ వన్ సర్వర్ ఉంటే అంటే ఒక సర్వర్ని యాక్సెప్ట్ చేస్తుంది. ఇప్పుడు చూడండి, ఇఫ్ లైక్ మన దగ్గర 3 సర్వర్స్ ఉన్నాయి, 3 సర్వర్స్ని మనం ప్లేస్ చేయలేం, ఏదో ఒక సర్వర్ని ప్లేస్ చేయగలం. ఆ సర్వర్ని ప్లేస్ చేస్తే ఆ సర్వర్కి ఇప్పుడు మనకి ఒక సర్వర్ క్రియేట్ చేస్తే మనకు కొన్ని లైక్ బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్ కాన్ఫిగరేషన్ ఫైల్స్ క్రియేట్ అవుతాయి కదా, ఈ కాన్ఫిగరేషన్ ఫైల్స్ యూస్ చేసుకుని మనకి ఏదైనా కొత్తగా ఇంకొక సర్వర్ క్రియేట్ చేయాలంటే ఈ కాన్ఫిగరేషన్ ఫైల్స్ యూజ్ చేసుకుని అది ఇంకో కొత్త సర్వర్ క్రియేట్ చేసుకుంటుంది దాన్ని బట్టుగా. అంటే ఒక టెంప్లెట్ కోసం ఇది తీసుకుంటుంది అంతే. గాట్ ఇట్ రైట్?
అంటే ఫస్ట్ మీరు ఏమన్నారంటే యాక్చువల్గా ఒక్కొక్క ప్రొఫైల్ నుంచి ఒక్కొక్క సర్వర్ అన్నారు కదా, ఇస్ దట్ రైట్?
అవును. ఒక ప్రొఫైల్ నుంచి ఒక సర్వర్ యాక్సెప్ట్ చేస్తారు.
అవును. ఇప్పుడు మనకి ఏంటంటే యాక్చువల్ ఇప్పుడు ఫర్ సపోజ్ ఇక్కడ త్రీ సర్వర్స్ చూపించారు, యాప్ సర్వర్ 1, యాప్ సర్వర్ 2 నుంచి.
అవును
కదా, అప్పుడు ఏంటంటే అప్పుడు యాప్ సర్వర్ 1 నుంచి ఒక సర్వర్, యాప్ సర్వర్ 2 నుంచి ఇంకో సర్వర్.
ఇలా ఉంటుంది.
యా, ఇస్ దట్ రైట్?
యా, దీని నుంచి ఒకటి యాక్సెప్ట్ చేస్తుంది, దీని నుండి ఒక యాక్సెప్ట్ చేస్తుంది. మనం దీన్ని స్పెసిఫై చేస్తేనే ఒకటి యాక్సెప్ట్ చేస్తుంది. ఇలా సర్వర్ అంటే ఒక దీనికన్నా రెండు ఉన్నాయి, ఒక దీనికన్నా ఒక టెక్స్ట్ ఉంది అనుకోండి, అది ఒకటే యూజ్ చేసుకుంటుంది, రెండోది యూజ్ చేయదు అట్లా. ఓకే, యా, we are checking the advanced creation and then click next. So here is the name of the profile. The name of the profile is custom01 and the location. So the name, host name. So like as I told you, right, generally the custom profiles are federated with the DMGR. At the time of the creation, we are also federated with the DMGR, or else after some time we have once custom profile development, we want to federate this custom profile after some time whenever we want. On that time, we are going to create only custom profile. So at the time of its creation, it will ask whether this federate this node with the deployment manager. If you want to federate at the time of creation, we need to specify the host name of the deployment manager, so port of the deployment manager, and also we have to specify the deployment manager username and password. If you don't want to federate that node at the time of the creation, we simply check federate this node later. It will be federated whenever we want. So as I already told you, the custom profile doesn't have any administration console and any server. So for that, it doesn't have any port number details. So we are going to create it. So it will take 2 or 5 minutes. Before that, we are going to deal with. So we have one more profile called shell profile. It will take 5 minutes. Before that, we are going to deal with shell profile. So in general, a shell profile is nothing but it provides ready-made environment to us. It's nothing but so whenever we are creating the shell profile will create one DMGR and one application server, and also it federated this application server with the DMGR, like what we have done in the earlier stages we have created. So we have created on DMGR and we have created on profile, we have federated that profile with the DMGR. So it will take long process, right? If you want to make like all should be run at the same time at the time of the profile creation, we are going to use custom profile. by using this custom profile, it will, we are able to create one DMGR, we are able to create one application server, and this application server is furthered with the DMGR. So that's why it is called a ready-made environment. So most of the cases we are not using this shell profile. If they require, like if you want to do work with a development environment, like in our environment, we are using it. We are creating it. This so I'm going to check it out. So I click on finish. So the custom profile will be appear here. So let's verify. Within the profiles, we have custom profile. Within the profile, we have fountain and cells, the name of the cell, and within the cell we have nodes and node of the custom profile and see. So when comparing with the application server, we have server here. When in the custom profiles, we don't have server. Let's see. Application server, config, cell, DLR cell, no. So here we are having server. When it is in a custom profile, we don't have it. So because a custom profile is in a empty node, it doesn't have any server. It is having only the configuration related information. So so it will be visible at the time of the creation of a cluster. So we are going to deal with this at the time of a cluster. So one of the other one is a cell profile. In general, the cell profile is in a ready-made environment, like it's whenever we are creating the cell profile, it is having a deployment manager and an application server. This application server is further with the deployment manager by default. Like in most of the development environment, we are going to create this one. Like if you want to work with the behavior, like in the QA environment, like we're not going to deal with directly with the production environment, right? So other cases where we need to be further to the same environment like production in the local environment. Under cases, if we want to make the work should be in the faster way, we are going to deal with the cell profile. By using the cell profile, we are going to create only one layer on the application server, and this one is serving with the DMG. So let's see, let's create a DMG cell profile. Here I'm creating a cell profile. So do you want me to create the cell or else? Okay, let's show. So when I click on the cell profile, it will show. The cell environment create two profiles. A management profile. A management profile here it is a deployment manager with a deployment manager, and an application server profile. Application server is app server. The application server is added to the cell after deployment manager. So it will do the default thing. When you click on next, so at the time of the deployment manager create, it will create the default applications and create different application. By using the IES-lite.eul, we are able to access the admin console of the application server or deployment manager. When you click on this, it will create default. So here is see the deployment manager profile name and the application server profile name. Here we are having only 3 application servers. So it is to leave it up, forget about of this. Generally we have created 2. I have created it after some time. In general we have 3 application servers. So whenever and one DMGR 0, if I am creating one custom profile, it will create one DMGR. So already it's a DMGR 01, so it should be now 02. Then application server after 04. So where it is created under this location. So it will be created under this. And then the deployment manager node and the application server node name will also be here, and the host name of the deployment manager and the cell name. The name of the cell will be appear here. So if you want to make it as like security, you can use the user ID and password here. If you don't want, you can just uncheck it. And then click. So all these ports are assigned to the by default. Okay. And the file. So this is for the deployment manager ports, and this is for the application server ports. You know, right? Like when we are creating the application server, we need to specify all these ports. At the same time also, when we create the deployment manager also, we need to have to create all the ports. We need to assign some ports. So here is the cell profile, the deployment manager and the application servers are created one by one. So that it shows us 2 terms. One is for the deployment manager side and one is for the application server side. So when you click on finish, it will create, when you click on create, it will create. So I am not creating this profile right now because I am not going to deal with this at the moment. So if you want me to create, like I am just clicking on the create, it will create one application server profile and one DMGR profile, that's it. And these two will be, should be synced with each other, and one is associated with the another. So I'm cancelling it right now. Is it okay, everybody? Okay, right? Okay, I'm cancelling it. So another one is admin agent. So where this admin agent is comes. Management profile. See. At the time of discussing about the profiles in the second session, we have management. Within the management, we have DMGR and job manager and admin agent. So we have to deal with this one and this one, this one and this one. This is not usable at all. So under this management, we are dealing with management. Now we are going to deal with admin agent. So if I'm having a local environment, within that local environment, if I'm having multiple servers within the same application node. So if I want to manage those servers without federating with the VMware like a single point of administration, then all the time I'm trying to use the admin agent. It simply provides the management capabilities for multiple standalone. So the admin agent provides the management capabilities of multiple standalone application servers. If I'm having two different of application servers, these two different of application servers without federating with the VMware, I want to manage these two. Guys, let me ask one question. You know the use of VMware, right? Can anyone tell me, please? Hello. 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 Chandra, you there?
Yeah.
Yeah. If anyone tell me what is the use of the VMware?
The VMware will run the application server.
Yeah. So, let me tell. So, what is the use of VMware is VMware provides the runtime capabilities or centralized access for the multiple servers which are federated with the VMware. If I'm having two servers, I want to access these two servers at the same time. So without going to the another box. See, if I'm having one server which is installed in one system, and having another server which is accessible in the another system. So to manage these two, I am not able to manage each and every time to the two different systems, right? It will take some difficulty. If it is a kind of a product in severe issues, so we are not able to access this system first one and this system second time, and then issue comes from this one and this one. Like it will be challenge for log into each and every system, and right, if you want to make them to be accessed at the same point of, I mean, if you are the centralized management tool, if I'm having two servers with the different locations, I want to access these two servers at the same time, it is not possible, right? So by using the VMware, what we have to do is, we have to federate this application server to the deployment manager, and this application server to the deployment manager. Once these two are federated with the deployment manager, what will happen is, these two are comes under this VMware. By using this VMware, we can control these two. In simple words, it is controlling the application server which are federated to this, right?
Yeah, okay.
Let me have sheet. Have you remembered this? This is a VMware cell and this is application server cell. So once this is federated, these two will be lost. These two will be pointing to this. You have remembered this diagram, right? So what is the DMGR will do is it will provide the centralized access for the application servers. So what we have to do is we need to federate with this application server to the DMGR. On the time only we are going to be, it will provide the centralized access. Then coming to the node agent, somebody is saying something. When coming to the node agent, this is one server and this is one application profile and this is one application profile. Application profile 1 and this is 2, this is 3. Let's consider this is DMDR. So if I want to access these 3, I need to federate this one with DMGR and this 3 with DMGR and this 2 with DMGR. If I am federating with these application servers with the DMGR, then only I am able to access this application servers when I am able to perform the particular operations to it. So if I don't want, this is all from the DMGR. When comparing with the, if I want to access these different standalone servers without federating with the DMGR, all the time we are having one thing called admin agent. So by using this admin agent, this is admin agent, we are having 2 standalone application servers. By using this admin agent, we are able to handle these 2 application servers. For that, we need to register these 2 with admin agent. What will happen? See, at the time of a deployment manager, the node is federated with the deployment. What will happen? The admin clients of this one right now. Admin console and the WS admin of DSH, WS admin of SH, those 2 will be lost, right? At the time of the profile, we have these 2. Once it is federated with the DMGR, these 2 will be lost, right? So these 2 will be pointing to the same one after federation. You remember it, right? So when coming to the admin agent, when we have 2 servers and 2 servers need to be accessed from the single point of access, we need to register these 2 with admin agent. So once we have registered, we are able to access these 2. In this case, we are having both admin console and WS admin.sh. So these 2 will be not lost in the case of admin agent. In the case of DMGR, these 2 will be lost and all these 3 things have to be pointed to the same admin agent and same admin console. When coming to the admin agent side, these 2, this is separate from this server and these 2 are separate from this server. అందరికి అర్థమైందా? ఏం లేదు, డిప్లాయ్మెంట్ మేనేజర్కి ఈ 3 నోట్స్ ఫెడరేట్ చేస్తే ఈ 3 నోట్స్ కనుక అడ్మిన్ ఏజెంట్ మనకి ఏవైతే ఉన్నాయో అడ్మినిస్ట్రేషన్ కన్సోల్ వ్యాస్ admin.sh స్క్రిప్టింగ్ అంటే ఈ అడ్మినిస్ట్రేషన్ కన్సోల్ ఈ స్క్రిప్టింగ్ ఆ 2 పోయి ఇవన్నీ కూడా ఒకదిన్నే పాయింట్అవుట్ చేస్తుంటాయి. అదేంటంటే DMGR అడ్మిన్ కన్సోల్ నుంచి మనం మిగతా వాటిని యాక్సెస్ చేయగలం. అదే అడ్మిన్ ఏజెంట్ యూజ్ చేసాం అనుకోండి, ఈ అడ్మిన్ ఏజెంట్లో మల్టిపుల్ సర్వర్స్ అన్నమాట దీంట్లో రిజిస్టర్ ఉంటే ఈ మల్టిపుల్ సర్వర్స్ని మనం దీన్ని యూజ్ చేసి మేనేజ్ చేయొచ్చు. అట్ ద సేమ్ టైం ఏంటంటే దీంట్లో అడ్మినిస్ట్రేషన్ కన్సోల్ వేరే దీనికి ఉంటుంది, దీంట్లో చేంజెస్ అయితే ఏం పోవు, కానీ మనం అనమాట ఈ రెండింటిని అనమాట మేనేజ్ చేయొచ్చు. అది ఏ కేసులో అంటే ఈ 2 కూడా ఒకే సిస్టమ్ ఇన్స్టాల్ అవుతాయి. ఇవన్నీ కూడా ఒకే సిస్టమ్లో ఇన్స్టాల్ అయితేనే మాత్రమే ఇది వర్కౌట్ అవుతుంది. అదే డిఎంజిఆర్కి వచ్చింది అనుకోండి, ఇదొక సిస్టంలో ఉండొచ్చు, ఇదొక సిస్టంలో ఉండొచ్చు, ఇదొక సిస్టంలో ఉండొచ్చు. సో ఏదైనా 3 సిస్టమ్స్ అయినా అవ్వచ్చు, లేకపోతే 3 ఒక సిస్టంలో ఉన్నా పర్వాలేదు. డిఫరెంట్ సిస్టమ్స్లో ఉన్న అప్లికేషన్స్ మనం మేనేజ్ చేయాలనుకున్నప్పుడు మనం యూస్ చేసేది ఏంటంటే డిప్లాయ్మెంట్ మేనేజర్. లైక్ ఇప్పుడు నా సిస్టంలో 2 అప్లికేషన్ సర్వర్స్ ఉన్నాయి అనుకోండి, ఇది ఇలా యాప్ సర్వర్ 1, యాప్ సర్వర్ 02. సో ఈ 2 ఎక్కడ ఉన్నాయి? విత్ ఇన్ ద సేమ్ సిస్టమ్స్, రైట్? సో విత్ ఇన్ ద సేమ్ సిస్టమ్ అయినప్పుడు most of the cases we are going with admin agent. If this app server 1 and app server 02 are in different systems, so we need to access these two at the same time. On that cases, I am going with the DMGR. So what it? So this admin agent provides the management capability of the standalone application servers. So these servers should be resourced in the
రియల్ టైమ్ ఎన్విరాన్మెంట్ అడ్మిన్ ఏజెంట్ అనేది బెస్ట్.
రియల్ టైమ్ ఎన్విరాన్మెంట్కి వచ్చేసరికి డిఎంజిఆర్ యూజ్ చేస్తాం. సో డిఎంజిఆర్ ఎందుకు యూజ్ చేస్తామంటే ఇప్పుడు అన్ని సర్వర్స్ కూడా ఒకే బాక్స్లో ఇన్స్టాల్ చేయాలి రియల్ టైంలో. సో ఇదొక బాక్స్లో ఉంటుంది, ఇదొక బాక్స్లో ఉంటుంది, ఇదొక బాక్స్లో ఉంటుంది. సో డిఫరెంట్ బాక్సెస్లో అనమాట దీనికి పాయింట్అవుట్ చేస్తాం. ఎందుకు అంటే ఇప్పుడు మోర్ దాన్ 1 సర్వర్ కానీ ఒక బాక్స్లో ఇన్స్టాల్ చేసి ఉంటే ఏమైనా హ్యాంగ్ అయింది అనుకోండి. సో చూడండి, లైక్ ఇప్పుడు నా దగ్గర ఒక అప్లికేషన్ ఉంది, ఆ అప్లికేషన్ 1లో ఇన్స్టాల్ చేస్తాను అండ్ 2లో ఇన్స్టాల్ చేస్తాను. సో ఇప్పుడు ఏదైనా ఇష్యూస్ వచ్చి 1లో సిస్టమ్ పాడైపోయి క్రాష్ అయిపోయింది అనుకోండి, సో అప్లికేషన్ 2లో అవైలబుల్గా ఉంటుంది కదా, ప్రాబ్లం ఉండదు. చూడండి, దిస్ ప్రొఫైల్ ఈ 2 ప్రొఫైల్స్ సేమ్ బాక్స్లో ఉన్నాయి అనుకోండి, సో బాక్స్ క్రాష్ అయింది అనుకోండి, అప్పుడు ఏమవుద్ది? ఐ లూజ్ ఎంటైర్ థింగ్, రైట్? సో బిజినెస్ అంతా పోతుంది, అప్పుడు ఇష్యూ అయిపోతుంది. సో అందుకేంటంటే సో డిఫరెంట్ రీజన్స్లో డిఫరెంట్ సిస్టమ్స్ ఉంటాయి. ఈ డిఫరెంట్ సిస్టమ్స్ మేనేజ్ చేయడం డిఎంజిఆర్ యూజ్ చేస్తాం. ఇది లోకల్ డెవలప్మెంట్ ఎన్విరాన్మెంట్లో ఏంటంటే ఇదంతా ప్రొడక్షన్ లెవెల్లో వస్తుంది. డెవలప్మెంట్ ఎన్విరాన్మెంట్లో ఏంటంటే అడ్మిన్ ఏజెంట్ యూజ్ చేసుకొని డిఫరెంట్ మల్టిపుల్ అప్లికేషన్ సర్వర్స్ని మనం హ్యాండిల్ చేస్తాం. ఇదేంటంటే ఆల్ దీస్ ఆర్ ఫర్ ద లర్నింగ్ పర్పస్. లైక్ ఇఫ్ ఇట్ ఇస్ a middle sized company, then we are going to use this one. If it is a huge company, like let's consider it is an Amazon.com. So if we are using this Amazon application, should be installed in the one application server, or else a single same machine. If the machine will get crashed, what will happen? Entire business of the Amazon will be lost. So until unless the application server will start and the issue is resolved. So he may lose everything, right? I mean, course of business. So if we want to overcome this, we have to do this like we have to install the same application in the different machines. By using this DMR, you are able to access this, you are able to check the status of the application from the different machines. Okay, if it is in the same machine, what will happen if the system will run for crash? So he may lose everything.
ఫర్ సపోజ్ ఇప్పుడు ఒక అప్లికేషన్ అనేది ఒక సిస్టమ్ కంప్లీట్గా ఆగిపోయింది అప్పుడు, సో we have some work with that server. So what we have to do, we have how to raise the issue and like that.
చూడండి, ఒక దీంట్లో ఒక అప్లికేషన్ ఉంది, ఇంకో దీంట్లో సేమ్ అప్లికేషన్ కూడా ఇన్స్టాల్ చేసి ఉంచుతాం. ఇప్పుడు ఇందులో ఇది కానీ స్టాప్ అయిపోయింది అనుకోండి ఈ అప్లికేషన్ సర్వర్, అప్పుడు ఏమవుతుందంటే ఈ అప్లికేషన్ సర్వర్ అప్లో ఉంది కాబట్టి మనకు వచ్చిన ఏ రిక్వెస్ట్లు అయినా సరే ఈ అప్లికేషన్ సర్వర్కి రివర్ట్ చేస్తాం. ఇది ఎక్కడ ఇష్యూ వచ్చింది, సిస్టమ్ అవుట్ లాగ్స్, స్టార్ సర్వర్ లాగ్స్ అని క్లిక్ చేసి ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేసి ట్రేస్ అవుట్ చేస్తాం. అంతవరకు ఇది అవైలబుల్ ఉంటుంది, ఇది డౌన్లో ఉంటుంది. ఓకే and like see this admin agent, the application should be results in that same mission. Whereas in the project manager, that should be in a different type of missions. Managing all the application server, I mean standalone profiles with single point of administration. For that we are using admin agent. Standalone servers only. Okay, let me create one admin agent. So for that we need to house the application server directly, and then we have to go with the profile management. Within the profile management we have pmt.bat. After issuing the command, one pop-up will be appear and this one will be appear to us. So just click on create. So the admin agent will be another management, right? So admin agent under management. So for that I am going to check the management. So within the management we have DMGR, job manager and admin agent. After clicking on next, we have three things: job manager, deployment manager, admin agent. Now we are going to deal with admin agent. Just see the description. An administrative agent provides management capability of multiple standalone application servers. So it is nothing but it will be the centralized management capability of the multiple application server. An administrative agent can manage only the application server that exists in the same installation on one machine. So if it is all the application servers within the same machine, then only the centralized access of the admin agent will be work. Just click on next.
సంతోష్ ఇది ఈ అడ్మిన్ ఏజెంట్ అనేది ఎలాంటి కేసెస్లో యూజ్ చేసుకున్నాము మోస్ట్లీ అంటే రియల్ టైం ఉంటుంది
రియల్ టైం ఎన్విరాన్మెంట్లో ఇప్పుడు లోవర్ ఎన్విరాన్మెంట్ ఉందనుకోండి మీకు. సో డైరెక్ట్గా ప్రొడక్షన్లో డీల్ చేయం కాబట్టి లోవర్ ఎన్విరాన్మెంట్లో ఒకే సర్వర్లో ఐ మీన్ ఒకే మిషన్లో 3-4 సర్వర్స్ యూజ్ చేసి ఉంటుంది. సో 3-4 సర్వర్స్ని హ్యాండిల్ చేయాలి అట్ ద సేమ్ టైం. లైక్ చూడండి, నేను సర్వర్ స్టార్ట్ చేయాలి, ఖచ్చితంగా డిఎంజిఆర్ స్టార్ట్ చేయాలనుకోండి. 3 ప్రాసెస్ చెప్పాను కదా. లైక్ వాట్ ఈస్ ద ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ వీ నీడ్ టు స్టాప్ ద process. Yeah. Server start and stop, 3 things. First one is DMGR and then node agent and then server. So for that what I'm trying, first of all DMGR starting and then node agent and then server. So for that what I'm trying to do is each and every time I'm going to that particular location and start and stop the servers. If it is only one thing, so it is okay. So if it is separated with multiple nodes, it will take some time wait, and also doing the same work to the multiple times, it will give some time. So in order to overcome and having 3 nodes which are all to be active in the single management, that should be fine, right? అర్థమైందండి?
అర్థమైంది.
ఓకే. అంటే ఏంటంటే మోస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ద డెవలప్మెంట్ ఎన్విరాన్మెంట్స్లో యూజ్ చేస్తాం అన్నమాట. అంటే మల్టిపుల్ సర్వర్స్ని ఫెడరేట్ అయినప్పుడు వాటిని యాక్సెస్ చేయడం కోసం అంతే. సో ఇప్పుడు ఏంటంటే మల్టిపుల్ సర్వర్స్ యాక్సెస్ చేయాలంటే దీనికి కూడా పోర్ట్స్ ఉండాలి కదా. లైక్ సో కనెక్ట్ పోర్ట్ ఉంటుంది, అడ్మినిస్ట్రేటివ్ సెక్యూర్, అడ్మినిస్ట్రేటివ్ పోర్ట్స్, లైక్ ఇది కూడా అడ్మిన్ కన్సోల్ ఉంటుంది. బై యూజింగ్ దట్ అడ్మిన్ కన్సోల్ వీఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు యాక్సెస్ ఆల్ దిస్ సర్వర్. So once we have click on create, it will create. Okay, like Chandra and remaining guys. Just listen up to this. Once it comes to practical knowledge, you are able to understand what it is and how it is useful. Okay.
Yeah.
So in general, so this admin agent is also having the one administrator console. So by using that administrator console, we are having like less options when comparing to the DMGR. Let's see. So the DMGR having multiple options. When coming to the like admin agent, we are having like this security and environment, somewhere else, environment and system administration and user and groups, and also we have one more thing here, troubleshooting. Like these few options will be available. I'm going to start that and I will show you. It should be same like to start the admin agent, we have to go to the particular admin agent profile bin location and then we will issue the start command. Always remember one thing, if you want to start and stop any particular application or any team, you have to first go to the bin directory of the particular profile. So there we have list of commands to start and stop. By default, all these commands are developed. As I told you earlier, 90% of the scripts will be developed. So we need to customize them according to our environment. So most of these start and stop servers are all these are developed at the time of our application server is created. Let's see, we're going to start this. So the admin agent, go to that config, admin cells, cell nodes, we know what we have, server index.xml. So please let me know guys if I'm going for a little bit fast, please let me know. The server name is admin agent. So see, when comparing to the normal application server index.xml, it containing all the huge information. This is about DMGR server index.xml. It is having all the information. So when coming to the admin agent server index.xml, it is having less information. So we are going to use that 9069 is the admin host. So I'm going to access it. And you're Somebody left. Yeah. Okay. We'll access it like that. Shall we continue the session? Or else you want any type of a break? Hello? Hello? Yeah. Can we continue? Is it okay for everyone?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I'm trying to access it. It's having an issue. 9052. I have checked the enable security, right? Have you seen it at the time of your profile creation?
I think you didn't do any. I mean, you didn't give any credentials. Try to put the log on.
No, it's asking something. I have given it properly. No, somewhere else is wrong. Give me a second. Reduction. Next. Zero 6 Okay, let me create someone else. what I have is the credentials. Okay, let me create one more. Before creating it, we have one more thing like job manager. We are dealing with job manager later, so it's kind of the same thing. So here I'm acting with job manager. I'll tell this later. Just remember me once. Let's have some discussion like that. Yeah, it's created. So it is launched. It's 9070. See, uh, when you are using the administration agent, so we are having less things like as I told you earlier, security, system administration, user groups, and troubleshooting. One more option is called environment. There are 5 options. So when you are accessing the DLGF, so we are having the all the options like this is a admin console for deployment manager. See, when you see the deployment manager, we have 2 options. When we are having the admin agent, we are having less options. So see, one of the main differences is servers. So by using the server types, we are able to create new servers and federate the load ones. By using this admin agent, we are only able to provide the management capability. We are not going to create any servers. We are not going to start and start the servers. We are just providing the management capabilities. whereas in the DMDR we are able to provide all the services. In the admin level, we are having less options. So in the system administration also, in the DMDR, we have a lot of things like node agent, and nodes, and node groups and all. So when comparing to the DM admin level, we don't have less. It is all going to be over the centralized management capability with the applications which are in the same system. So when comparing to the DMDR, it will provide a centralized capability to the applications which are deployed in different types of environments. Okay. And let's have a small discussion regards the roles of an admin. So we are dealing with creating a node. So let's discuss what are the roles that we are daily going to perform. So one of the main and also very common role is monitoring the servers. So whenever we are in the office, we need to verify whether all the application servers are up and running. If anything went wrong, we need to figure out the issue from the system out log or some error log, and we can restart the server. Okay. And then is IS admin. Okay. So these are the responsibilities. I'm saying some of the roles in the administration in VAS application servers. We are having different type of roles. One is monitor. So the monitor, what he will do is, he is going to be check all the server statuses of each and every server, like the production and free and development environment, and verify the configuration. So whenever changes will happen, the configuration changes will also be done and implemented. If the server, if we are getting the logs every day for each and every action, the size of the log will be increased, right? If I'm having the 10 GB of log today, so I'm checking and see if I'm going this, when I'm clicking on this, it will do some internal activity, right? So for each and every activity, the logs will be captured. All the logs will be implemented basis. So what the monitor will do is he need to monitor the servers, and also we have to verify the configurations. If the file of the size is increased or not, if it is increased, we are going to be delete that file. And one more is IS admin. So what he will do is he can create users from the admin console. We have an admin console. Users. So in the deployment manager console, we have user and groups. So in the administrative roles, you may be able to create a new user or something. If it is an administrator, auditor, configurator, there are different types of roles like IC admin, developer, monitor. So we use to create a particular roles to them. And the other one is we have option like deployer. So the deployer, we use it to deploy any application. If we are in general, we have level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5. Level 5 up to level 5 is the maximum level of the administrator. So most of the cases we are dealing with level 1 and level 2 activities. So the deployer is if the development team is providing an application EAR file, we need to install this EAR file into the particular application server. Both the party concerned is developer. Here the developer means is going to install the application from the server. Okay. One more major important role is configurator. So the configurator is create new servers and change the existing server configuration. If the server configuration need to be changed, like if I'm having earlier I'm using the DB2 server, DB2 database. If I want to migrate from the DB2 to the Oracle, so what I have to do is I have to specify all the configuration related information like the driver manager things, URLs and job files. I have to replace with the existing DB2 with the Oracle. All those configuration related information will be done by the configurator. So one of the major role is administrator. The administrator will do all the rules which are performed by the running operators. He will be able to do the auditor work, configurator work, developer work, IC admin work, anything we can do with the administrator. So this role is the key role. Okay, and one of the thing is another one is admin security manager. So this admin security manager assign the roles to the particular members. If the particular member if I'm one of the member to this Websphere application, the administrative security manager what he do is he will provide the roles to us. Okay. Most of the cases we are dealing with administrator, configurator, and IC admin, monitor, and deploy. These five are the very important. We are dealing with these two. So we have to find out this from the VAS console. We have users and groups, and within that we have administrative roles. So here we not click on add and click for set string. If we are specifying for suppose deploy DP. So if we click on search, it will be deploy like it will show how many users we have, like deploy DPL over here. So by clicking on the search, if you want to verify any users, we are going to search for the user and assign that user to the particular mapped role, like what are the roles we have to specify. So here it is using for the, searching for the particular user group. So here we don't have any users at administrative roles users, right? So that's why it's not showing any. So we are not having any users at the moment. So that's why it doesn't show us anything. So one more topic is installing or deploying application. Last console. Shall I continue this one or else you want break? Chandu? Hello?
Yeah, Sandesh.
Is it okay? Like here it is at 10. I think here 11:30.
Yeah.
If it is fine, I'm going to.
Yeah, it's okay for me. Ask the other guys.
Yeah. How about the other guys? Sharon left, I think so. Hello? Durga Kaiya? Hello? Another one is Durga Kaiya. Durga? Durga, are you hearing me? Durga? Okay, Chandra, let's stop from this and we'll continue tomorrow. Chandra?
Yeah, okay, Kalyan. Okay, Santosh.
Is Kalyan is available? Ask him.
Yeah.
Kalyan?
Kalyan? Kalyan not here?
He's not responding at all.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, let me call him Amata if he
Okay. Yeah, Santosh, in custom profile also we have to federate the custom profile to the deployment manager.
sorry.
The custom profile
Yeah,
also.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay.
The custom profile is also need to be federated with the deployment manager. So once it is federated, and then we have to create the servers with it.
Okay. Then what about this job manager? Who will assign these roles? Like in job manager.